Thank you for joining us in this all-important DEA 360 event. I know that you are, as I am, zoomed out and in desperate need of human contact. I'd like to share a story about my college roommate, Carl David Holmes. I've known Carl since we were ninth graders in high school. Carl was a track star, winning the state track meet in the 400 and the 4x4 relay in 1981. He was the ROTC commander for not just my high school, but the entire city of Gary. He was Mr. Westside during 1981, and Carl had a 3.77 grade point average in electrical engineering in one of the most prestigious engineering colleges in our country, Purdue University. Carl transferred to the University of Houston in the fall of 1982, and his girlfriend, Cheryl, soon followed him from Indiana. 2 years later, Cheryl would expose Carl to crack cocaine in February of 1985. And that was during my last semester of college. And 30 years later, they would find Carl still addicted, penniless, homeless, and his body shutting down under a bridge in Louisville. He would die 1 week before his 50th birthday. I couldn't help Carl, but in 2015, when Carl died, I said that the next chapter of my life would be dedicated to helping others, hence my role here at CATCA. So how does this story apply to you? You've been in this state of suspended animation where life literally stopped as you know it around March 17th. No spring break, no prom, no sports, no interaction with folk outside of your home. COVID-19 with its social distancing and distance learning upended your lives. I would tell you that there was an influenza in 1918 through 1920 called the Spanish flu that killed 20 million people and affected 2 billion people worldwide. That's 20% of the world's population. They never found a vaccine. The disease simply ran out of victims. We now live in this world with the death of George Floyd, and there's a national debate on heavy-handed police tactics, and race and racism has again perched its ugly head. More than that, you have more disposable time to experiment. Please don't even try it. Studies show that the introduction of any addictive substance, that's illegal and illicit drugs, that's alcohol and tobacco, before the age of 25, when your brain is fully formed, significantly increases your chances for addiction. I would ask that you take advantage of this season and time to take in the tools that we're going to provide you during this forum. They work, and their utility helps well beyond underage drinking, cessation of tobacco use, and prevention of using and abusing illegal and illicit drugs. To ask yourself to be a part of the solution in your community and in your city. To be safe as this pandemic is still upon us. To be a source of positive peer pressure on your friends and your peers. I didn't have these tools to help my friend Carl, but we're arming you with these tools today. I'd ask you to speak up in moments where it might be easy to be silent, to call out the ills of your community as change agents, and to be transformed by this season and this moment as you desire and seek to be what Gandhi asked us all to be, the change that we desire to see. That's what we'll arm you with during this summit. Tools that will help you to see your way through, and tools that you can share with others that they might see themselves through as well. This is a polarizing time within our nation where people are being forced to take sides. And I'd ask you to never forget that no one can tell you how you should feel. I'll leave you with the words of a wise and great prophet who said 4 things supports the world: the learning of the wise, the justice of the great, the prayers of the good, and the valor of the brave. I wish you well. Peace and blessings to you and yours, and have a great summit. Thank you.